Hello, everyone. My name is Miguel Lopez, and I've been teaching English for 16 years. Teaching has always been my passion, and over the years, I developed strategies to create an engaging and dynamic learning environment for my students. Today, I'll walk through the key psychological learning theories and explain how I apply them in my teaching practice. So, let's begin with the first one that is behaviorism. Developed by John Watson and advanced by Skinners, it focused on stimulus response association. And in my teaching classroom, I use behaviorism when I do pronunciation drills. For example, when giving positive reinforcement such as praise or a simple well done make a difference. This repetition and feedback helps students internalize the correct pronunciation, encouraging them to continue improving. Let's see now behaviorism. The key figures for this theory they were Edward Tolman and Clark Hull, and incorporate uh, cognitive maps and Latin learning. What I do in my teaching, I use tools like flashcards and gestures to help students link vocabulary to meaning. When introducing abstract concepts, I sometimes rely on Spanish explanations to make sure students grasp the idea. This method supports students' understanding by combining visual cues with cognitive connections, which is one of the main contributions of this theory. Now let's see operant and social conditioning, developed by Skinner, and it focuses on behavior shaped by reinforcements and punishment. And what I do in my teaching about this theory, I use in my classroom, I use this by rewarding positive behavior, like active participation, as you can see here in the image, participation in games with praise, or leading the activity in such a way the students are involved in the class. Now, on the social conditioning part, students learn not only through my feedback, but also by observing their classmates. They see how others behave and respond to tasks, which helps them understand what is expected in the classroom. Now, let's see the next one social learning, developed by Albert Bandura, emphasizes observation and modeling. And in my classroom, I create opportunities for students to learn from each other, especially during group activities, as you can see here in the image. For instance, when playing language games or constructing sentences together, students observe their peers' use of vocabulary and sentences structures. They often imitate these behaviors, reinforcing their own learning through social interaction. What about the social critical learning, influenced by Paulo Freire? And these theories focus on social and cultural contents in learning. What I do in my classroom, I incorporate this approach when using songs or cultural activities to connect language learning with real world situations. Through these activities, I invite the students to reflect on different social contexts and understand how language empowers them to communicate and express themselves on a broader scale. And finally, meaningful learning, developed by David Ausubel, focus on learning when you connect new information with your prior knowledge. In my teaching, I focus on helping students connect new vocabulary and grammar to real life situations. For example, I design sentence based activities where students use new words in practical contexts related to the prior knowledge, like writing about their daily routines or talking about their hobbies. This helps students see the relevance of what they are learning, making the new information stick. And as a conclusion, the different theories provide a unique perspective on how learning occurs. All theories offer valuable insights into modern education, for sure. And the only thing I have to say is that by combining behaviorism techniques with meaningful learning and social interaction, you can create a balanced learning environment for your students. So, thank you for your listening, and I hope these examples inspire you to reflect on how you can apply these theories in your own teaching practice. Thank you very much.